What's up, my friend? You already know that I'm Stephen Ross. A couple days ago, we talked about how to set goals for yourself that will aid you in your training ventures. And yesterday, we talked about the struggles we all face and what people mistakenly do in their attempts to find solutions. And today, in this final video of our little crash course on training, we're going to delve into what options you have as someone with training and fitness goals. Last time, we ended our talk with about how the same struggle might require different solutions depending on the person in question. The struggles that we are able to recognize can come from different problems that are under the surface. A weight loss struggle might be hormonal, nutritional, or something else. The takeaway is that looking for a generic solution for a personal problem is not helpful to anyone. Even if it's just a cheap $47 program that promises to teach you awesome things about training or health or whatever, you'll still have a personal problem. It's like putting a generic Band-Aid on a wound that needs stitches put on personally from someone who knows what they're doing. It's like going to the pharmacy for allergy medications and being sold cold medicine. Sure, allergies make you cough and sneeze and suffer similar symptoms as a cold, but they are both different problems with different solutions. It's like telling your kid's doctor that you're worried that your kid has a food allergy, and the doctor just tells you to stay away from cow's milk because that's the most common allergies for children. There are tons of different programs out there that are on the cheap side of things. They advertise the secrets to losing weight and keeping it off, and build muscle faster than you thought possible. But these programs just teach you the same things you can find through a simple Google search. They teach you basic health and fitness information, which is great, you should know that. But in the end, though, there's no personal attention and no customized help. This leads us to what sounds like a better, albeit more expensive, option: personal trainers. I happen to be one. You can usually find these guys at your local gym, and on average, they'll charge you anywhere between $50 and $200 per session, meaning that 3 sessions a week could add up to be between $600 and $2,400 in a month. But for personalized attention, it's worth it. Isn't it? The unfortunate truth is these trainers, while well equipped to train you in a way that fits your needs and wants, can't help you with everything. You don't get access to your trainer 24/7, and he can only help you when you're there at the gym paying for another session. But the real flaw in personal trainers is the fact that a trainer cannot legally help you where nutrition and diet are concerned. They aren't nutritionists or dietitians. And in most circumstances, it's not legal to provide such advice in a professional setting if you aren't a nutritionist or a dietitian. The reason why this is such a huge flaw is that 90% of your results, doesn't matter if you're trying to lose weight or get stronger, 90% of your results comes from what you eat. Physical training, doing reps, cardio, and all that jazz, it only makes up about 10% of the results that you see. It causes a change in the body, but if you're not eating according to matching that change, it's not going to happen. Imagine paying $2,400 a month to have a maid come to your house and wash 10% of your dishes, vacuum half of a single bedroom, and run a load of laundry without any detergent through the wash. That's insane, right? No one in their right mind would spend that much money to get so little done, especially if that bit of work is overshadowed by the mess that's left over. This means that there are many people who are paying $600 to $2,000 a month, $7,000 to $24,000 a year after year, for someone to help them with a mere 10% of their problem. I'm not saying that personal trainers don't help people, because they do. They help a lot of people. But they can't do everything. It just doesn't work. Most people look at those two options and wonder what other options they have. Unless you want to go back to school and major in fitness and nutrition, get a bachelor's degree in those fields, what else is there to do? Well, there's a third option. I've been a trainer in a big box gym, and I've seen how trainers' hands are tied. Trainers can give general advice that applies to basically everyone, eat a wide variety of foods, eat closer to nature, less processed food, watch your calories, pay attention to macros. But as much as trainers want to help their clients and give specific numbers and be able to say, hey, this is exactly what you should eat, they're not allowed to go beyond and actually help with nutritional stuff on that individualized level. So, I tried something different. I tried offering pre-made programs. I tried to be comprehensive and make them easy to understand. I made them affordable so that anyone could afford to jump in and get to work improving their health and their bodies. But in the end, I wasn't able to answer everyone's questions. And if the programs weren't customizable, I would never be able to offer personal solutions that would help each individual that I wanted to help. And I want to help. That's my entire life. Then I realized something. Training is an investment in yourself. You invest your time and energy and your money. The clients I've helped in the past, the ones that never made it, I could tell from the start that they were doomed to fail because they had excuses. Even when they understood what needed to be done, they would look for workarounds and cheaper, easier alternatives. Sure, some of those clients eventually gave in and started doing what I told them needed to be done. And those clients eventually did see results. But for the stubborn ones, the ones that weren't really making an investment in themselves, they were just trying to satisfy their guilt for not really taking care of themselves. And that leads me to the cold, hard truth. Either you want to get in shape and achieve your goals, or you don't. The second I started talking about the price of other training solutions, half of the people watching this closed the video and didn't give it a second thought. And the more I talked about investing in yourself, even more people clicked out of the video. The fact that you are still here means that you've been listening because you want a solution. And I'm not a fool. Still being here in this video doesn't mean that you're going to spend any money. It just means that you're at least serious about solving your problems. And I like that. So, as I was saying, if you are serious about investing in your health, your body, and your future, then you're going to be serious enough to invest in whatever it takes. Which means, rather than making cheap, generic programs that anyone can buy into but no one will succeed with, I've decided to offer real, personal, one-on-one solutions that are tailored to the individual client. It's sort of like personal training at the gym, except there are two differences. I want you to be self-sufficient. If you choose to continue down this path and work with me, and if I determine that you're a client that will actually benefit from this, then my goal will be to ensure that in a matter of 3 or 4 months, that you will never need to pay for another training solution ever again. Secondly, I can help you with the nutritional side of things. And like I said, that's 90% of what makes your results. Do you got all that? Okay, good. Here's what we're going to do. There are 3 buttons appearing down below this video. One button will literally Google local gyms with trainers in your area. Another button will Google cheap, pre-written programs for you to go buy right now. But if you are serious about your health and your training, then you're going to want to click on that third button. It's not going to take you to a billing page. It's not even going to take you to a sales page. What it's going to do is it's going to take you to a scheduling page where you can schedule a free 60-minute phone call with me personally so that we can talk about what it is that you need. And I know what you're thinking.
But Steven, you know how many people wouldn't have closed this video earlier if they knew you were offering them a free phone call?
Yeah, I needed them to click off. I don't want to waste an hour of my life on the phone with someone who isn't serious about making a change. You're here, you've sat through this whole video, you're serious. Let's do it. So go ahead and click that consultation button below so that we can schedule a call. You'll have to fill out an application when you schedule the call, but that's so that I can get an idea of where you are and where you're going ahead of time. That way we are not spending all of our time on the phone talking about your background and whatnot. And that's it. Until next time, guys, good luck, and I'll talk to you soon.